Treasury has disbursed $3 million to the Bulawayo City Council for its water crisis management program. This is part of a $15 million facility that government committed to channel towards the short-term solution of the prevailing water crisis after the Bulawayo City Council requested that the situation be declared a disaster. Addressing stakeholders at the 2025 pre-budget seminar in Bulawayo on Saturday, Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube said the rest of the money will also be availed in batches.
15 million was availed, was requested by the city of Bulawayo to support it with this water challenge. Initially as government, we released 1.5 million to the city of Bulawayo, which was aimed at addressing the water challenge, especially improving the water pumping capacity at Umzingwane and Inyankuni pump stations. The support is seen the installation of 2 new pumps and refurbishment of 2 others at Umzingwane pump station, whilst 2 new pumps were also installed at Inyankuni and other refurbishment works, which are currently ongoing and expected to be completed by the end of November 2024. An additional $1.5 million has been availed. The city of Bulawayo targeting the renewal of water mains, replacement of valves and meters, and to reduce the non-revenue water and increase water supply to residents.
The minister said the funding seeks to aid council solve its water challenges. He highlighted that the completion of the Gwai-Shangani Dam will be the ultimate solution to Bulawayo's perennial water problems.
Of course, as government, we are constrained. Central government were constrained in terms of resources. As we have been, also trying to complete the Gwai-Shangani Dam. As you know, that the primary beneficiary will be city of Bulawayo. Of course, along the pipeline will be a green belt, which will benefit, villages and everyone along there. But really, Bulawayo is the target. So we've been spending resources over there, as well as on the city council. So we've released some resources already, and we'll keep releasing more until we get to 15 million as requested. But as government, we are committed to supporting the city of Bulawayo in dealing with the water shortage issue. And also we are supporting the city of Bulawayo in their request to crowd in the private sector in certain projects where on a public-private partnership basis. As government, we are very supportive to crowding in the private sector to support the water development in Bulawayo.
Speaking during a recent tour of Bulawayo supply dams, Bulawayo Mayor Councillor David Coulthard said a pipeline upgrade was needed as part of emergency measures to mitigate the crisis.
Have been stating for some time that, in our view, the short-term solution to the crisis in Bulawayo is to upgrade the pipeline from Mchabez to Ncema pump station, and also to rehabilitate and upgrade the pipeline from Insizwa. That, combined with protecting Nyamandlovu, will provide the city with sufficient water in the short term to get by. It's not satisfactory, but it will ensure that we don't run out of water. We're also very grateful that the Minister said that the PRAS processes will be short-circuited, because in our experience that has been delaying the urgent work that needs to be done. So we look forward now to PRAS approving what needs to be done, for the engineers to complete their design work, and critically for the Ministry of Finance to avail the city the funds that were promised back in April.
Now, to get more on the Bulawayo water crisis, we are joined live by our correspondent, Andile Chuma. Good evening, Andile. Now, tell us, what's the situation looking like on the ground in terms of the water crisis?
Well, good evening and thank you. The Bulawayo City Council has indeed had to suspend its 130-hour water shading program due to pumping disruptions at its waterworks and pump stations. So according to a statement issued by the communications department, some areas will be affected, including Pumula and in Tumbane, as well as a number of other areas due to this. So council say that this is as a result of power cuts, as well as transformer failures also at the Nyamandlovu aquifer, as well as at the pump stations on the southern side of the city. So what we're getting is that residents will have to endure more days without water, as they are suspending this water shading program, while some will receive their water earlier than planned. However, residents have already been experiencing some acute water challenges, with some suburbs going for as long as up to 4 weeks without water. So this is further stretching them beyond what they are used to. And now the only hope for the residents of Bulawayo are the rains which are currently upon us, and most people are now starting to harvest water.
You are watching News Plus.
Konapo ipapo ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.